You know, water is connected to everything. I mean, every subject that there is, water is somehow connected.
The Rising Waters program, it's been really neat watching it evolve.
Definitely been useful. Absolutely. It's been great. I wouldn't have met the colleagues from city government if it weren't for that collaborative. It's heightened my appreciation for the breadth and the types of issues that local governments have to address. From that standpoint, it was hugely valuable for me.
Particularly inviting so many, like a diversity of industries together, that's not a common thing. There aren't many opportunities for that. This has been the only opportunity really where I've sat with folks from all of those different industries. And I really love being in conversation with other folks who care about this stuff, and to have folks from like the Water District and Parks and all of these other folks who have completely different reasons for coming to the table, but the same sort of vision for the outcome.
When you bring other people to the table, and if you can listen to what they bring to the table, you'll find that you can learn new things from other people's perspectives that you wouldn't be able to pick up on your own. For me, that has been one of the gems of this program, is working with Sonoma State students and not controlling what they do, but letting them come up with the proposal.
Having the students and the teachers come in with a fresh set of eyes and look at the problems we're looking at every day, and we often, our eyes glaze over, and add a fresh voice and a fresh perspective.
Students are often much fresher and can look at the system with a completely different frame of mind and can see past sort of the bureaucracy and perhaps find an even better way. That's very exciting.
I also really enjoy talking with students and professors. If you're in it day to day, it can start to be a little bit like, well, that won't work, or we already tried that, but if you're coming at it from an academic standpoint, you can see options and see opportunities that I might not be able to. It was so cool to see all of the creative ideas and the different ways they thought about things, so that's been extremely valuable for me.
It's important because it's really getting solutions into the community and getting students working on quote-unquote wicked problems, which is the only way these things are going to be solved.
That's where I see Rising Waters being valuable. It provides a real learning opportunity for students, and it imparts that wisdom that those students gain working with their teachers in the community to be able to address real-world problems. I think students get better knowledge, communities get served. We build these partnerships between communities and universities, and that, to me, is the way things should run.
I got inspired by the vision and the goals of Rising Waters. It's an exciting model because it's giving students like yourself a real-world opportunity to be involved with a project that's current, affects real people, and to interact with people like myself who work in different agencies and institutions. There's kind of a synergistic thing, I hope students are getting a glimpse of potential career opportunities. You're getting experience in a specific project that looks good on a resume. And hopefully the agencies like mine that are participating are providing some value on these projects.
One of the important roles that you guys are playing is you are not viewed as having some sort of political agenda. You're there as 100% learning. You automatically have a neutral position. It takes a neutral party to come in and kind of get the candid answers that help develop an authentic, set of ideas or solutions.
And that's one of the points of this collaboration. That's why our partners tend to like it, is it's a neutral convening space, right? So SSU, because it's a university, we're supposed to be quote unquote neutral. And so they can come and talk and bring in different points of view, and we're not going to shout them down. So I think they find that pretty valuable.
I can't tell you how exciting it is because we need new ideas You guys have the perspective that we're not familiar with. You grew up in a different time than we did. So we need those ideas and the energy behind it, because it's going to be the world that you live in. And it engages in the community. You get to know about all the agencies that are involved and the value that we hope that that gives you and how to do things in life, whether it's this issue or another issue that you care about, that there are ways to collaborate and get things done that you thought maybe would be impossible. That's what's exciting.
A project like Rising Waters really tempers the emotions a little bit to say, well, let's look at this with curiosity, and let's look at this from all the angles, and let's give this information back to the public, and then let's look at it again. My hope would be that that continues. My hope for the future for Rising Waters, a catalyst for continued conversation and the openness of sort of an educational standpoint, that change feels more accessible.
I hope that Rising Waters can continue to serve as a forum to bring together students and faculty and agencies and other partners to be having these conversations and tackle concrete, specific projects while also entertaining the big picture issues and leaving space to kind of just think big and dream big.